So you had these three guys that made it to heaven. They were standing there in front of St. Peter. St. Peter said, I got to ask each one of you one question. Answer it truthfully, because this would determine what rewards you receive when you walk through the gates of heaven. He asked the first guy, have you ever cheated on your wife? He said, no, sir, St. Peter. I never cheated, not one time. Me and my wife believed that our marriage was ordained by God himself. St. Peter said, good job. He said, you receive a big mansion and you get a pair of angel wings to fly around heaven. He said, thank you, St. Peter. He walked through the gates. St. Peter asked the second guy, have you ever cheated on your wife? He dropped his head. He said, I cheated one time, St. Peter. He said, but I regretted it and I never did it again the rest of my life. St. Peter said, good job. He said, you get a house and you get an electric scooter to ride around heaven. He said, thank you, St. Peter. And he walked through the gates. He asked the third guy, have you ever cheated on your wife? He said, hell yeah. I'd cheat on her again if I was still down there. St. Peter smiled and shook his head. He said, you get an apartment and you get to ride around heaven on a skateboard. I'm sorry. He said, that's okay, St. Peter. As long as I made it to heaven, I'm good. So the guy on the skateboard, he was riding around on the streets of gold, looking at how beautiful heaven was. When he seen the guy that received a pair of angel wings, he was sitting on the ground with his head in his lap crying. He walked up to him. He said, man, you got to be kidding me. You got a pair of angel wings and you on the ground instead of flying and you crying? What's wrong with you, man? He said, man, I just seen my wife. He said, okay, and? He said, man, she was on a skateboard.